Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void on Brutal difficulty. We're going to do the Spear of Adun mission. We're going to activate an ancient ship. We're unlocking the photon cannon and the shield batter today.
Hierarch, we are en route to the Spear of Adun. As long as its generators still function, I should be able to bring them online. Once the spear is fully activated, we must flee from this fallen world.
Okay, well this achievement, I'm going to try to look at the achievements ahead of time, maybe. That should be pretty easy, just warp in 5 units at the same time, easy peasy. Sprinter Cell, I suspect may be a little difficult to do on Brutal, but I don't know. It's interesting to know. Activate all power cells in less than 15 minutes. I think I'll probably have a hard time doing something like that on Brutal. I haven't played the mission yet, so I don't know. But I'm willing to bet that it would be a little challenging. I suspect completing all 3 power cells is how we win the mission. Defend your base with photon cannons. If they become damaged, use shield batteries to restore their shields. I wonder if the shield batteries autocast. Because it would be, for me, it would be really handy if they did. But I suppose even if they don't. So healing a big army might be hard, but healing a few buildings? That's not too bad. Whoa! Graphic glitches!
The Spear of Adun lies dormant beneath the heart of the Conclave.
What's going on here?
I had hoped to raise it, to secure our victory against the Zerg.
Uh-huh.
But now, it is our last hope for survival.
Yeah, it's our last something.
Artemis,
Ooh.
why do you flee from your salvation?
Uh-huh.
Selendis. She has fallen under Amon's control. Karax, we have to bring the Spear of Adun online.
Right.
The first
I'm hoping that when we pop out of this cutscene, the graphics will fix themselves.
By creep. I see. We have no choice but to clear them. What of our defenses?
I think it's the lightning effects in the background that was causing things to screw up. Oh!
Unfortunately, they are without power. However, the Spear of Adun support systems can aid us.
This hurts my
They
eyes.
will allow us to deploy pylons anywhere on the battlefield. We should deploy one here as soon as possible.
We can... Right. Okay. Oh my god, everything sucks. There's probably some, like, visual aspect. Let me just bring down the graphics to, like, high. At the very least, doing this might force the system to reset itself. Yay! Alright.
These photon cannons can defend our nexus point, Hierarch. They require only a pylon to function. You can warp in a pylon using the Spear of Adun. Press the Deploy Pylon button at the top of your command screen.
Uh-huh. So that when they said I can deploy it anywhere, they really meant it. So the power cell there, there's power. Is this an active power cell? So if I deploy here, I mean, is that good? Is that what I want?
State
Because I mean, my probes can do it too, but I guess then they have to build it. All right, so I probably should have built one to power this stuff. That's probably what they were looking for. Okay, well, live and learn. Got a lot of money. Oh, I don't have my cybernetics core yet, so we should probably get one of those going on. What's the hotkey for a cybernetics core? Why? Because I asked.
Our cannons will now fire upon enemies within range.
Yep.
If they become damaged, the shield battery will restore their shielding. These defenses will indeed be vital to our evacuation, but our first priority must be to clear the
Do I
power
have?
cells
Yeah,
of
I've
creep.
got a forge. Of course I can.
We can now
'Cause I can
transform
build
our
defenses.
gateways into warp gates. This allows us to warp in warriors
Yes,
to
warp
any
gates.
area with
I didn't even
pylon
notice
power.
that it was an option this time around. Wonderful. See, not getting my probes up properly because I'm not queuing enough. Start the gas research, or that's fine. Not research, but production. At least it's always chronoed. That's good for now.
I am the voice.
Stalker. Good.
I am here in the shadows.
Zergling bioforms on approach to our nexus. We must rally our defenses.
Well, I'm working on it.
Cold is the void.
Let's get another insta-pylon over here. I don't want to kill the thingy. Oh my god, it's gonna survive. And yeah, that shield regeneration is awesome. I mean, there's limited amount of energy. And then it's gonna heal this stuff too. What a great unit. We're gonna want another one of those. And probably... extra combat cannons. Let's put in a pylon here. And another shield battery. Now, there might be more than one front to worry about, of course. But for now, this is gonna be fine.
You have not enough minerals. I am here in the shadows.
We are getting our gas too quick, actually. Hang on that. My build order was bad. Keep going there. Okay. I mean, we'll probably get attacked from the back at some point, too. Okay.
I am here.
That'll be 20, and then 21. Although then we need 3 more for the gas as well. Okay. Oops. No, go back. You. Build gate.
I'm detecting unpowered.
I'm definitely not doing the 15 minutes.
Constructing a pylon next to them would restore their power, giving us an advantage.
Oh, I shouldn't go out with just 5 stalkers.
The Adun's deploy pylon ability would be ideal for this. Of course, our probes can always warp in pylons as well.
Or, I don't know, maybe it's fine. I mean, yeah, if we just drop this, it's 75 energy. If we just drop it there, but we don't know if there's an enemy nearby. So I think I've got to go ahead and poke around. We've got Blink for runaway. Oh, we've got some free gold and everything here. Nice!
Our forces have discovered a warp gate. Now, we only need to construct a pylon to power it.
Sweet.
Warp gate online. We can begin warping in warriors from it immediately, Hierarch.
You must place that in a power field.
Hopefully I haven't just, like, jammed myself in anywhere. You guys all become warp gates. And go. Stalkerino. Oh my god, Dragoons! Ah! That was a bad move. Come back here where the shield batteries are as well. Okay. Ooh, armor upgrades. Yes, get some of that, please, and thank you. That's plugged in, so those are all warp gates. Nope, this one is not.
I am here in the shadows. State thy bidding. I am here in the shadows.
Draw them in bit by bit.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Okay, you can probably stand to go back a bit. You can't hurt too much. You get back. All right, clear all that. Probes are good. Oh, that's got to be transformed as well. So I have actually 7 gates right now. Is that true?
I am here in the shadows.
I think that is true.
The second power cell is active. The spear's sensor array is reacting.
Okay, well, we're still not going to get the timer.
Deny your destiny, Artanis. Your people have finally found true.
I definitely want to get a forward pylon up at some... What the hell?
Sensors online. Wait, what is this? Warp prisms approaching
Oh,
our
shit.
nexus point.
Offensive warp prisms.
Eliminate
Run away.
those warp prisms.
Or run...
You have not enough minerals.
Not run away, run forward, in fact.
Our pylon is under attack.
Yep.
State thy bidding.
Oh, I could warp in here, too.
I am the voice.
And then blink away. Nice.
Shadows.
And then blink forward.
Another pack of Zerglings is approaching our nexus from the south.
One with the shadows.
Well, the south is okay.
Very
There they are. Ah, that is a lot of banelings. And you with no blink.
You have not enough minerals. I am here in the shadows.
Okay. Gonna deal with these false Protoss. No, we're gonna wait, because there's probably a better spot to do this. Oh, I should have blinked that guy back. Blink you back. Or rather than blink that one back, like that first one is, she just shouldn't have been in the front to start off with.
You require my skills.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna put a pylon over here. This'll regenerate pretty soon anyway. Okay, our base at home is still safe.
Here in the shadows. I am the voice of the eclipse.
Let's see if we can draw out some dudes,
Be as you
so we don't actually have to fight the cannons at the same time.
very wise.
I could hop in on that pylon, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Oh no, they warped in anyway.
Our pylon is under attack. You require more Vespene gas.
I am here in the shadows.
Woohoo! Okay. Well, stutter step.
Is under attack. You require more Vespene gas.
Okay, we could get in some zealots in here too, but I don't know, I kind of like this. I think this is the way to go. Oh, you know what I should be doing? Not that I have enough gas for this. Is start working on the next upgrade level. Also, I need to move the Chrono Boost. I'm going to move the Chrono Boost to the Forge.
You require more Vespene gas.
There we go. Good. Alright. Good enough. We don't have any gas, so let's go ahead and get some zealots.
Life is broken. Flawed. It must be reforged.
You have not enough minerals.
Aww. How about we actually get all the units I have to actually be fighting the enemy units, instead of even shooting this thing.
You require more Vespene gas.
I am here.
Base is under attack.
There you go. Oh no, the base is under attack. Sure, we're here. No, we need...
Every hand turns against you. Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of my victory.
I don't like the sound of that. What the frack is going on? Oh, for crying out loud.
Warriors, strike them down. We are not defeated yet.
Struggle no more. Be relentless.
Oh no! We're gonna die! What's going on? Apparently I'm coming in through a Protoss base. I thought my troops were just coming home, but apparently it's not the case. Oh my god, we're being destroyed. Everyone run home. And... yeah, I think we're gonna have to restart this one. Okay, I wonder if it saved the checkpoint for us at some point. No, that's the last mission. Poop, I should have set a checkpoint sooner. Okay. Alright, well, now that I know what to expect there, wow. We'll definitely not rush out as quickly. It doesn't feel like we have the same sort of time pressure limit, although I'm curious to know what triggered that attack. Is it when I took the other location? In which case I want to delay that as much as possible. Because otherwise there might be something to be said about like trying to get, you know, things done as quickly as possible before all those Nexus worms come in.
These photon cannons
Not
can
Nexus
defend
worms.
our Nexus
Nidus
point,
worms.
Hierarch. They require only a pylon to function. You can warp in a pylon using the Spear of Adun. Press the Deploy Pylon button at the top of your command screen. Our cannons will now fire upon enemies within range. If they become damaged, the shield battery will restore their shielding.
These defenses will indeed be vital to our evacuation. But our first priority must be to clear the power cells of creep.
Now, first priority is going to be not dying this time.
Cold is the void.
Justice.
If we can pull that off.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Okay, get back over there. And make sure we have another probe going on. If I can build probes non-stop this time until we've got the full 27, that would be nice. There was a couple of stutters, although I don't think that's what killed us. It's, you know, not realize we were about to get destroyed like that. Also, I mean, it is a campaign. In a campaign, you want to surround your base with cannons, unless there's a hard time limit.
Any area with pylon power.
Oh yeah, right. Warp gate that. Queue up another probe. Very tempted. I'm going to start the ground armor upgrade as quickly as possible here. Okay, I think we're good to start that. Build a few more for this area. We're going to get attacked soon, if the timing from last time is any indication. Need another pylon in a second. So we'll build up the bottom over here.
Circling bioforms on approach to our nexus. We must rally our defenses.
Command me.
And it should be fine. I want to make sure that my zealots don't rush down the ramp so that everything is, you know, within range of the photon cannons, not to mention the shield batteries. They come now. Okay. See, just like that. I want to make sure. I want to make sure the zealots don't just die to that. We lost one, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. Stalker. And see, we lost a little bit of stuff there. That you actually build an assimilator. Get that going. A little bit of shield stuff there. Build me another cannon. And we'll need 3 more of these guys. And yeah, I'm queuing them ahead of time. Because I'm bad at macro. There we go, get that going on. You come down here, build me another pylon. Oh, we've got another free pylon actually, but we'll use that in a second when it lets me know about the that other warp gate. And speaking of warp gates, let's go and build you. And you. And warp gate, and...
Upgrade complete.
At this upgrade? Yes. Let's get started on the weapons upgrade. Oh, I ended up with too many workers. I miscalculated somewhere along the way. Oops. Oh, well, we can use some forward stuff. There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Nearby. Constructing a pylon next to them would
Oh, do I need
restore
vision?
their power,
Ah, all right.
giving us an advantage.
No, that's fair.
The Spear of Adun's deploy pylon ability would be ideal for this. Of course, our probes can always warp in pylons as well.
Oh yeah, and I forgot there's money here. That would have accelerated it. Well,
Warp gate
no,
online.
it would have accelerated some
We can
things.
begin warping in
I forgot about
warriors
that.
from
I
it
really shouldn't have.
immediately, Hierarch.
Very wise.
Okay, we're gonna transform you and you. So now we've got our 6 gates. They haven't all transformed into gates yet, but they're all right. Let's go and get some cannons up in this area here.
Not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Can you get out? Oh. Cancel. Try that again. Don't I lose some of my money, but what was an extra probe? I suppose I could have sacrificed him. How much is the shield thing? 100 minerals. Do that, and we'll set one up over here too. Alright, base is under attack in the north. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's more Zerg. Okay. Let's build. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 4, including the one we already had. And I think it's time to start heading out.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay.
shadows.
Next upgrade just finished. Good. Do that. Did I not move the chrono boost down here? Maybe this one only lasts a certain amount of time, then it bounces back. Is that possible? I don't know.
You have not enough minerals.
Alright, again, it would be nice to have a certain critical mass so that we avoid losing any units every time we go in here, right? That's the goal.
You have not enough minerals.
A little bit of micro could help with that. Like that one. And this guy here. Alright, seems to be okay. Oh, no. You, get out of there.
You must construct additional pylons.
Yeah, I'm going to construct a free pylon back there. And, oh, actually, we could create another one if we had
The
the,
second power cell is active. The
funds.
spear's sensor array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny, Artanis. Your people have finally found true unity.
Very well.
Sensors online. Wait, what is this?
right.
Warp prisms approaching our nexus point.
Stalkers, eliminate those warp prisms.
So yeah, it seems that like every time we get a thingy, an attack comes. So we'll have to be ready with that. I can work with that.
Another pack of Zerglings is approaching our nexus from the south.
Okay, from the south is where I am. Although what I'm going to do is I have to take this. I'm going to go and blink into the base. We have the shield generators and the cannons. Do not like the banelings. Not when they're not mine. Alright, that's alright. Let's go ahead and deploy another repellent. Say maybe down here. I don't know. Although aggressive pylons are always good too. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop down a couple of cannons over here when we have a moment, just so that a random couple of dudes can't kill that. This seems a little bit dangerous to come down. Okay, trim that, but I think taking out the force of the middle is probably what we're looking for.
You must construct additional
And yeah, they're warping in some more stuff here too. Kill it fast, there we go. Denied that warp in. Excellent. Some resources here. So yeah, before we take the next thing, we'll have to be a little bit cautious. This is where we were last time when the Nexus worms or Nidus worms showed up. Alright. Let's get a thingy in here. And this probe, so your job is to go cannon, cannon, and maybe we'll put a couple over here too. I mean, building cannons means we're not, you know, warping in other stuff. On the other hand, my macro clearly slipped a bit because I've got some extra resources kicked around. Did I just mouse over Vespine? Or was it there? Okay. I was like, is there a Vespine thingy I can pick up somewhere?
Heart of darkness. Very well.
It's not making our Protoss pylon.
Cold is the void. It shall be as you say.
Trying to grab that guy. Could not click on him in time. Focus fire on this and then run away. Run to the base. Run, 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 run. Warp in some zealots to try to tank the other zealots. Okay, shield is out of mana, but otherwise mostly tank that out okay. Do we want to rebuild some stuff over here? Yes, I think we do. I think I want to go cannon, cannon, and then go back. Okay.
We are one with the shadows.
Struggle no more. Be released from your pain.
Yay, free money. Maybe you should remember to warp in some units or something. Also, I've got a forward summoning spot. I should really use that. Is there anything else over here? No, 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 no. I misclicked. Let's go and activate that. Although I don't know if we have the resources for it.
I brought another warp gate online. Prepare it for immediate use.
Let's bring this probe back. Hide a pylon over there, maybe. Warp in some stalkers up here. Okay. Let's come across this way. So these are both good, yeah? Yeah, good. Okay. We only need one gate, which is this. Oh, I guess we get 3 of any. Or no, 5 power cells. Derp derp. Okay, I'm getting confused between the warp gates and the power cells, and the fact that I think we need to get 3 warp gates, or power cells, 3 power cells in 15 minutes for the achievements, but it's 5 in total to win. And that's it. There's 2 things that have 3 in it, so that's what's confusing to me. I have an idle probe. You can come over here and build me that. I really didn't have to build as many warp gates, because there's no way that I can run, like, what, it's going to be 9 warp gates in the end? I don't know, I don't remember how many I built in my base. Maybe I only built 5 in the base. It's going to be 8 warp gates in my base in the end, which is way, way more than I can afford to run. I just killed one of my own stalkers there, so that was great stuff. That's some special next level thinking. I was trying to deny them experience points. Ah! Scouts! I mean, scouts are terrible, but...
Well done, Hierarch. All of the abandoned warp gates are now under our control.
Alright, that's mostly fine. I don't even know if I'm concerned about rebuilding that. Yeah, and I might drop a couple of cannons here. Or just one, just to stop a casual attack from doing something. I'm going to try to keep that location in the middle. Oh, I can't use it on the mini-map. It's a little disappointing. I don't know, probably prevents some misclicks other times. So I should probably be thankful.
Life is broken. Flawed. It must be reforged.
Oh, that's not actually going to turn off the photon cannon, which is too bad. Go kiting.
We move unseen. Very well.
Every hand turns against you.
Okay, yeah, this is when they're going to get the shit that comes out of the ground. Okay.
Your feet carries the seeds of my victory.
Let our enemy here in the shadows.
Nidus worms. Warriors, strike them down. We are not defeated yet.
It shall be as you state thy
Base is under attack.
reckoning. We are
Okay, and then the other side,
I am the
mostly handled.
eclipse.
And we weren't overextended. We didn't actually accidentally trap our units somewhere. And we have more units because we've been fighting better. I mean, it helps when you know what to expect, of course, but... Okay. Is that it? That's it. So, let's start heading down this way. Oh.
Let our enemy fury.
Just make sure we don't lose our forward spot over here. Okay. Not enough minerals. I can also put a free forward pylon over here, which might be handy. Something smelling delicious from upstairs. I don't know what's cooking, but I'm super hungry. It is 6 o'clock. All I've had today is like a can of tuna. I'm so bad when it's a day of like a lot of recording. Like today is like a big recording day for me. I'm so bad at eating properly. Same thing on the live stream days. I'm just the worst. I'll try to save a couple of stalkers. Woohoo! That's hard for me to do. My ability to sort of click on things precisely is not great because I do have hand tremors. So it takes me extra long to sort of to click. I mean, it takes me long because my reflexes aren't good and I'm getting old to spot the thing that needs to be healed, and then to actually be able to click on it in time is very challenging. Oh, that was just a spotting error. That was Very bad. Alright, it's another one. So is that going to start another round of attacks? Oh, speaking of attacks.
We're almost finished, Hierarch. The Spear of Adun is nearly online. Only one cell remains.
Enough. The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come. Cease your struggle against the salvation I bring.
Go and repower our shield thingy. Oh, Mirror Nexus worms. Okay, well these are just gonna die, so that's nice. Where's my actual army? Over here. You know what? Let's go. Oh my god, it's a mix of things. It's all the things. You. No. You, come here. Get a backup cannon back there. And there. There you go. At least we're getting shield charges over here, which is something.
Base is under attack.
Tell me we don't like lose this again. Okay, take that. There we go. We got to take out the void prisms and the Nidus worms ASAP, because otherwise they just keep spawning units. So that's good to know. But then I'm not defending my base.
Base is under attack.
I mean, this side is doing okay. So I think the thing to do will be to go and clear out one side. Just one more over here. There we go. And then come up to the other side of the map. Now, at least after the initial spawn, they do come in a little bit slower. Well, especially the void prisms. Okay, and then one more. Alright, I like this mission. And again, this is a fair bit more challenging than the other campaigns. Okay, that's on, that's on. So there's just one more left, right? Yep. So come... Oops. Come here. And... keep going with just stalkers. That's fine. Worker count is mostly okay. We've actually got 2 idlers. Hold on. Okay, let's try that again. Move out.
You have not enough minerals.
You. Join your farming buddies. You're good where you are.
You have not enough minerals.
I do rely on the F2 key a lot. And, you know, I know that I shouldn't. And yet, I would probably be worse if I didn't use it. I would be better if I learned not to use it. But I'd be worse right now if I didn't use it. And learning it might just be beyond me at this point. Alright, let's see if we can pull a few of these back.
All conflict shall end.
Well, I mean, I appreciate, you know, ending all conflict, don't get me wrong. Let's take care of the carrier right away. Right, these abilities are different, right? Yeah, we gotta kill these right away, because they actually do huge amounts of damage. Just lost a crap ton of dudes there.
You have not enough minerals.
Let's let these reinforcements come in. Just me or like the Zerglings respawn? Certainly what it feels like.
You have not enough minerals.
Oh shite, that is a lot of badness. I mean, I could be target firing Banelings, don't get me wrong, but I think target firing the Abomination thing, or whatever it's called, the hybrid, is probably good. Here, one Lonely Zealot. Well, I didn't target fire it down, but it only hit one thing, so that's good. What are they called? Hybrid Reavers. Okay, hopefully they don't just keep respawning. I suspect that they don't. And right now my base isn't being attacked, so that's good. And I think I only have to get rid of this thing to end it.
Base is under attack.
We're under attack again. Tell me this is the end of the game so I don't have to worry about my base being destroyed. Woohoo!
Power transfer
Whoa.
completed. The Spear of Adun is ready to depart.
Let all firstborn freed from Amon aboard, Facesmith. We must flee this world if we are to survive.
As you command.
Alright. Time to leave in the super mega carrier of awesome. Does it like teleport or is it just going to take off? 'Cause some of this effect looks like it's a sort of warp in, warp out kind of thing. Oh! Or yeah, just enter hyperspace. Which I guess is what warp in, warp out does. I like the idea of a huge massive carrier that can warp wherever it wants. Spear of Adun. The Ire, yeah, that was easy. This should be totally easy on another difficulty. In fact, it might be super easy in this. Oh, it is all. It's not just 3. I'm getting confused. Yeah, activate all power cells less than 15 minutes. Okay, that, yeah, I'd probably just play on normal to try to get that achievement. I'm sure it's doable on brutal, but not for me. Are we getting a cutscene? No, but this is our like this thing. See what's called the spear? Like that is insane. This bit here, I think, is like the size of a normal carrier, and it's got all the extra bits attached to it. That is such a cool looking design. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, so it doesn't look like we're going to another cutscene. Most likely it's just going to tell us about the next mission here in a second. So I want to say thank you very much for watching another episode. Thank you for not being totally jerk-assy about my particular skill level. I'm probably doing the most that I can do. It's one of the reasons I don't multiplayer. Good enough to play on Brutal. Not good enough to play competitively. Not even close. Oh, no, we got an actual cutscene. Oh, now that we've got a ship, we can probably start doing unit upgrades and shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at the extra shield generation going on there. That's really cool, and some bits are twisting. I mean, this design does seem unnecessarily complex and wacko. And fragile. But what do I know? I'm not a starship designer.
Spear of Adun, a marvel of Kalai engineering.
I like this Karak guy.
Last of the 3
He looks awesome. He sort of looks like he's got a beard.
Each created to ensure the continuation of our culture.
Little probes buzzing around.
Time. Within its chambers rest contingents of zealots.
Holy shit!
Templar who bravely sacrificed, entering suspension so that they may serve as this vessel's army.
No kidding, we have unlimited zealots in here? Well, not unlimited.
I have begun severing their nerve cords.
Right.
The ship's lower decks contain a star forge capable of constructing weapons of war.
Nice.
There is much to learn about this vessel. Its technology is ancient, yet highly advanced.
Yeah, it's super advanced. We're not building Dragoons, we're building Stalkers, so it must be super good.
Relic from a glorious time when our culture shined as a constellation.
That is a pretty kick-ass bridge, I will tell you that. Yeah, I guess this is by far the best of the StarCraft 2 expansion campaigns. Or
From
campaigns,
here,
period.
You may select our next point of travel.
Interesting, beautiful, good vibe. The art looks really
With
good.
this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the temple.
It's not going to convert me into playing Protoss, don't get me wrong. But it does feel like a very fun campaign to play. Maybe I just had too many hopes up for the Zerg campaign, and I didn't care at all for the Protoss, so anything would be fine. Okay, well, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching another episode, folks, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.